Hello. Thank you for coming back so I can talk about me and my best friend Meghan Markle. Wanted to tell you I'm brand new. So I woke up with 0 subscribers and I woke up with a few. So thank you. But I wanted to tell you all the other channels are awesome. But this is the most auth- authentic and organic show all about me and my best friend. And if you notice, it almost looks like my best friend may have done her calligraphy and maybe sent this. So maybe I'm getting some inside information. Anyway, if you don't watch me on my other channel, Meredith's Two Cents, I really just ramble. On December 2024, I was diagnosed with a brain thing. And then January of this year, 2026, I came back. So I'm a part-time mailman. I live just outside of Washington, D.C. My mail route is just next to my neighborhood. It's awesome. I love it. Okay. So I have to start again. I'm looking at my best friend, Meghan Markle. What the hell? Get a steamer, an iron. Do you watch Emma Cruise's Her Britishism of the Week? But get an iron, girlfriend. I sent you one. I think I've sent you two now. I don't understand. My best friend Meghan Markle is talking about getting a stylist, but of course she knows best. She and Blake Lively probably share a stylist. I'd never really heard of Blake Lively until all this nonsense with this movie I'd never heard of. My best friend was on a TV show I'd never heard of. But both of them are terrible dressers. Okay, so my best friend, Meghan Markle, unfortunately doesn't have a lot of originality. Yes, she is authentic and organic, not very original. She wrote that book, The Bench, and it turns out someone else had already written it. So it didn't go very far. Do you remember that? She went to some poverty school in the Bronx and she wore a couple $1,000 outfit that she didn't look good in that either. Oh, it upsets me. That's part of the most frustrating thing. Okay, but she mimics Catherine. Uh, I'm surprised my best friend didn't come out and say, I have cancer. Goodness. Catherine does a photo of herself on some swing, and a couple weeks later, my best friend does a photo on a rope twine thing, almost identical. The Princess of Wales wears a beautiful green outfit. And then my best friend, Meghan Markle, tries to do the same thing. And what my best friend doesn't realize is she does not have the body of the Princess of Wales. Her jealousy is, I can't even think of, it's dynamic. And the problem is she highlights her jealousy. Trooping the Color, that's when they celebrate the monarch's birthday. Well, Princess of Wales had been out for months, maybe a year, because of her cancer. And the it's on this side, brain injury. And Trooping the Color was the first time Catherine was returning. So that's happening at 12 noon UK time. What happens at just a few minutes before 12 noon LA time, UK time? You understand? When it's 12 noon in the UK, it's 5 a.m. in Los Angeles. Nacho, Harry's best friend, posts something about the stupid little jelly company. I guess it's not even a jelly company, it's a spread company. I'm surprised the prostitutes aren't using spread. I saw a clip once, and if I knew anything about the internet, I would find it, where my best friend is being interviewed. I think this is during the Suits years. And they're talking about, I will admit that my best friend, Meghan Markle, has been pushing this little lifestyle show for years and years and years. And back when she was with Trev. And the woman asked her some of the products she would sell. And my best friend makes a statement that the last thing I would do is sell a $100 candle or something. What? So now you're selling a $68 candle that doesn't have wicks. Brilliant. But the one thing that my best friend Meghan Markle has, she's not realizing, Diana's been dead 30 years, maybe 29 years. I have to think about where I was in my life. So when I found out Diana had died, it was a Saturday night. My husband and I had been out, and I mean, we weren't rip roaring drunks or anything. And we got in the house, and it was probably about 11:40, and the television was on so that the dog had company. And it was the guy Brian, somebody from NBC, who later said that he saw bodies floating by him, um, talking about Princess Diana's death. And I honestly thought it was a skit, and I sat down and I was like, and then very shortly I realized it was real. Her funeral was a week later. So for me, I had to get up at 5 a.m. to watch the funeral. And I lived in an apartment, and I closed the bedroom door and I went out to lie on the couch just to watch the funeral. And I was crying. I was crying like Diana was my best friend, the way Meghan Markle is my best friend. Oh, wait, that's not. I was crying like Diana had been my best friend, and we were in Girl Scouts together. And my husband opens the door and he said, "Are you okay?" I mean, genuine concern. And I just went, "The funeral." And then he just slammed the bedroom door. I deserve that. But her mimicking Diana, only shows she's creepy. The majority of remember, her client base are teenage girls. That's what she told the bimbo, Emily Chang from Bloomberg. Oh, I need to hurry up. I'm at 6 minutes. I'll probably have to do a part two. But it's creepy. And I think that young people who are looking at her are going to say, whoa, this is creepy. I'm definitely going to have to do a part two. Do you remember when in Harry's book, I didn't read his book and I've thought about it, but if I should read it, let me know below. They talked about, they had a lock of his mother's hair in the bedroom, in a jar on the bed when they were making love. What? Holy goodness. And I think my best friend wrote most of this book. What? That is sick. You are sick. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm brand new. Hook me up. If you hit like, it makes YouTube say, oh, this little brand new virgin channel wants to be seen. Hit subscribe if you like. I really appreciate it. If you're still watching right now, I'm completely shocked. I will, if I remember, I'll put my other channel below. But I'm going to have to just do another video in just a few minutes because I didn't even get to my 8 little points that I had written. Brain injury, brain injury. Thank you for watching. And again, like, subscribe. Take care.